Good evening. I'm Joe Biscuit, and this is the First Responder Report. On today, in February 2026, the city of Wilmington, has its first train derailment in 2000 since 2020. This video will play what happened.
Three train cars derailed in downtown Wilmington Friday night, shutting down a major street for nearly 24 hours. WECT Investigates is looking into what caused the accident and what's being done to prevent another one from happening. The Wilmington Terminal Railroad operates the track. They declined to speak with us on camera, but said they are investigating. They have not determined the cause yet, but say three empty train cars, derailed around 11 o'clock Friday night. Wilmington police shut down traffic from South Front to South 8th Street. South Front reopened Saturday night. No injuries were reported, and we're told no hazardous materials spilled onto the road. Records show this is the first train derailment in Wilmington since November 2020. This derailment happened at the Front and Kidder Street crossing. NCDOT is working on widening Front Street. Their project includes rebuilding that crossing and moving most of the railroad tracks away from Front Street. A correction on the timeline for you now. The $32 million project is currently in development. The department expects construction to begin the summer of 2029. It's unclear how long the investigation will take. We did reach out to the Federal Railroad Administration. They're the responsible agency. They did not respond. The National Transportation Safety Board confirmed they are not investigating.
We'd like your dad to donate his liver.
And today, we also got news for you. A juvenile. March 9th, 2026, juvenile was charged after a bomb threat comment at West Columbia's high school. Like, according to the Columbus County Sheriff's Office, deputies responded to on March 6th afternoon. A student allegedly made a statement during class. Officials say a student resource officer immediately went to the class and removed the student from their building to protect students and staff. While the situation was being investigated, authorities searched the student's belongings and said no explosive device was found. Investigators said juvenile later told authorities the comment was meant as a joke. However, Senior says statement of recent threats reported at the schools across the region. Deputies treated the situation as a credible safety concern. The sheriff's office says the juvenile detention has brought sort of communicated threats, mad violence across educational property, and disorderly conduct. The juvenile is currently being charged with communicated threats of mass violence on educational property and disorderly conduct. Officials say the custody order was issued, and juvenile who was listed in an incident report as a 15-year-old who was taken to juvenile facility. What the kid was basically in charge with is communicating threats in the state of North Carolina and disorderly conduct. This is the warning to all juveniles, whatever age you are. Please don't do drugs, crime, whatever. Please don't do that, or you end up in juvenile detention. And also recent news, Oh, yeah. Recent news, a Wilmington PD lieutenant is currently being investigated for, the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigations is investigating a Wilmington PD lieutenant for allegedly falsifying timesheets. Video.
Wilmington Police Lieutenant accused of falsifying her timesheets, collecting a city paycheck for hours she wasn't on the job.
The State Bureau of Investigation has confirmed they've opened a probe. WECT's Connor Smith breaking the story earlier today on WECT.com. Connor, these are some serious allegations.
Yeah, they are, Fran. Taxpayers may have been footing the bill for hours that Lieutenant Dina Larry never worked. Larry was also teaching at Brunswick Community College, and our sources tell us WPD believes when she was teaching, she was clocking time as if she was on duty at WPD. Now, the department promoted Larry to lieutenant in 2024. Brunswick Community College confirmed she's also been a part-time instructor at the school since 2017. We cannot reach her for comment today. The SBI says they opened their case on Monday. Wilmington PD had requested an investigation last Thursday. We asked WPD for a response today. They directed us to the city, and a city spokesperson says state law prevents them from releasing protected personnel information. It's unclear if the city does have a separate investigation and what Larry's status with the department is tonight. Now, despite the city's silence, we're pushing them for more information. Here's what public records we've asked them for: Larry's personnel file showing how much money she makes, her current status with the department, and her timesheets from the last 4 months. The SBI says their financial crimes unit is not handling this investigation. That's because the amount of money involved does not meet their typical threshold of $100,000. We are still working to learn how much money could be involved in this case. Fran?
So, Connor, what comes next in this investigation?
Well, once the SBI finishes its probe, investigators will send a summary of their findings to District Attorney Jason Smith. That's when we'll learn if Larry will face any charges. Of course, you can get the latest updates on this case from WECT Investigates through your WECT News app.
All right.
Well, in sad news, on March 8th, 2026, a Pennsylvania State Police Corporal has passed away. Pennsylvania State Police Corporal has passed away on Sunday, March 8th, 2026. And was shot and killed during a traffic stop in West CALNTOWNSHIP near the intersection of Michael Road and Route 10.
Developing tonight, new information in a shooting in Chester County that killed a Pennsylvania state trooper. We're getting a look at that trooper today. Corporal Timothy O'Connor is his name. The shooting was just last night during a traffic stop in West Callan Township. The suspect then turning the gun on himself. Boy, do we have a busy day here at 5 o'clock. I'm Jason Martinez.
And I'm Sheba Russell. Governor Josh Shapiro directing flags across the Commonwealth be lowered to half-staff today in honor of the slain corporal. And Jenny, now there's a growing memorial for him tonight.
There is, Sheba. We are here outside of Troop J in Coatesville, where you can see Corporal Timothy O'Connor's patrol unit adorned in bunting, topped with flowers. People have been stopping by today to honor the life of the Pennsylvania State Police trooper, who is also a husband and a father. 40-year-old Pennsylvania State Police Corporal Timothy O'Connor was shot and killed in the line of duty Sunday night during a traffic stop in West Calm Township.
He made a radio transmission indicating that he was stopping the vehicle, and that is the last we heard from Corporal O'Connor.
State police says that O'Connor was investigating an erratic driver. When he approached the driver's side of the suspect's vehicle, the driver fired his weapon, shooting and killing Corporal O'Connor. According to PSP, the 32-year-old suspect, Jesse Nathan Elks, then got out of his car, walked a short distance, and turned the gun on himself.
In the coming days, we are going to be looking into his backgrounds and his motives. But again, we are just starting our investigation.
According to online records and neighbors, Elk lived about 500 feet from the shootings. No one answered at his home. Neighbor Stephanie King says it's a tight neighborhood, but she didn't know Elks very well.
I drive school bus for a living, so I did drive his child a couple years ago to school, so I knew who he was.
King says she was shocked by the horrific events of last night.
Me and my son had went for a walk, and we were just up there, actually, and as soon as I stepped in the driveway, we heard gunshots. Then I seen the sirens, and I seen lights, and I was like, oh, that can't be good. A lot of anxious and a lot of sadness for families and the kids all around. The kids.
Corporal O'Connor leaves behind his wife Casey and a young daughter. O'Connor's parents posting about their son on Facebook. His mom Maureen writing, quote, "Our lives are forever changed. My brave, fearless son gave his life tonight in the line of duty. Always the vigilant protector until the end. I will always be proud of you, Tim. Rest in peace, my boy. Mom has it from here." Flags across Pennsylvania have been ordered at half-staff to honor the 15-year state police veteran. People in the community have been stopping by Troop J to pay their respects to the fallen hero.
Just a traffic stop, and this man loses his life, you know. It's a normal day, and they're out there putting their lives on the line for all of us and protecting the community.
And the Pennsylvania State Police, as well as the Chester County District Attorney's Office, are handling this investigation. They say, while there are many questions we may never get answers to, as Governor Shapiro said last night, one thing we know for certain is that Corporal O'Connor is forever a hero. Back to you, Jason.
No question about it. Jenny Joyce there in Coatesville, thank you. And as more details come into the newsroom, including funeral arrangements, we'll bring those to you and keep it right here for continuing coverage.
Today, I went on to Officer Memorial page to find that Corporal's thing. You can see here he has served 15 years, 6 months. You can see his photo right here, another one of him. He was shot and killed during a traffic stop in West, right there, near the intersection of Michael Road and Route 10, at approximately 8:24 p.m. While responding to a complaint of an erratic driver, Corporal O'Connor was located and pulled the vehicle over. When Corporal approached the vehicle, the driver was shot from the inside of the vehicle. Fatality, leading Corporal Timothy O'Connor Jr. The driver was found near the vehicle, deceased from a self-inflicted shotgun wound. GSW. Timothy O'Connor Jr. has served with the Pennsylvania State Police for 15 years and survivors, including his wife, daughter, and mother. Reflections. Today we're going to review the reflections of people that have passed. This is K9. These are the people care about. What people don't understand is what people don't understand is once a firefighter, EMT, police, whatever, even the military, once they took that oath, when they die, their tour has been served. I'm a junior firefighter. In 2 years, that's when I start my full tour as a volunteer firefighter. And once I'm like between 20 to like 21 and a half, I'm join my county sheriff's office and start my other tour there. And as I do this, previously my father has served with the White Lake Fire Department and Police Department for 11 years. Then moved to the sheriff's office as a courthouse deputy. Then retired from it. Then worked. Then, when I was interested into my local volunteer fire department, junior firefighter program, my father rejoined it, and his life has been good. But on where between February and March, my father has fallen at work. Before my father fell, 1050, which is a motor vehicle in my state, has been paged before my father failed at work. He's okay. And he's okay. And later tonight I'm gonna do a special with tonight I have a stream special I'm gonna do tonight. Tonight I'm gonna do a great special with the owner of Cornerstone Network and the Braxton Bailey Show. Today I'm Joe Biscuit. Rest in peace to all. Have a good evening. Have a great night. This is Joe Biscuit.